Keeping track of your farm equipment usage helps you know what tools and machines get used most often for your business and when they are due to be maintained. This can help you determine the equipment that is absolutely critical for your success and ensure it stays available and ready to help you thrive. If you've set up machines like tractors and trucks in FarmBright's equipment section, you might want to know when they were used, who used them, and the current miles or hours on the odometer. And after tracking that usage, you might also want to configure email notifications so that you are alerted when a piece of equipment is due for service. The key to all of that is creating equipment usage records. Let's go over to the software and take a look at how you can add them. You can add these usage records for whatever type of tools and machines you track. Just navigate to Resources, choose Equipment, and then select your equipment record. You'll see the option for usage logs on the left, but in order to get the most value out of this feature, you'll want to set up some basic equipment details first. You'll need to choose how the usage should be tracked on this piece of equipment. You can choose from miles, hours, or kilometers. For the example in this video, we'll use miles. Next, check that the field for current miles is accurate to the equipment's most up-to-date reading. Your next usage record will use this as the starting amount of miles, and both usage and service records will automatically update this field as you add them. If you'd like to get email notifications for service reminders based on usage, you can set this service interval reminder for how often you would like to get notified that service is due. Be aware that this is calculated based on the overall mileage of the equipment. This is meant to send you a reminder to check on this equipment, not necessarily the specific service that is due. So, for example, we've set this to 10,000 miles, and this equipment currently has 9,842. So, later in this video, we'll see the notification triggered after we enter a usage record. As we continue to add records, the next reminder would be set at 20,000 miles, 30,000 miles, and so on. You can also choose what email address those alerts should be sent to. You can then optionally add an estimated usage cost to calculate a cost associated with the usage. This should be the amount it costs you to run the equipment for each hour, mile, or kilometer that it's used. Now that we have the basics set up, let's go to usage logs and create a new one. You'll be presented with optional fields to record information about using the equipment. The only required field here is the ending amount. Let's add a purpose to describe what we use the equipment for and verify the date that we used it. You'll see that the starting miles from the equipment details we just saw are automatically included here, and we can add the ending miles here. We'll choose who used the equipment and add any keywords to be able to easily search for them later. You can also add a more detailed description if you need. After you've added what you need, be sure to save in the bottom right. We'll see the record created with all of the details, including calculations for the total miles used and the cost associated with it. If you made a mistake, you can always delete it, and as these records pile up over time, you can always search through them as well. Also, see that this recent trip has taken us over our service interval reminder. Now that we have more than 10,000 miles, let's go over to our email and see that we've received a notification that service might be due. If you'd like to see all of your usage records combined in one place, you'll be able to access them in the Equipment Usage Report. You can navigate to Reports, choose Resources, and find the Equipment Usage Logs report. This report is grouped by equipment, so you'll see all the usage logs for a particular piece of equipment grouped together. This also includes a total usage, summarizing the records. By default, the report will display all usage records for all equipment, but you can click Customize in the upper right to add or remove a field, filter the report, or group it differently. Maybe we wanted to see who used the equipment. We can go to Columns and add Used By. And maybe we just want to see records from this month. We'll choose Filters and find Usage Date and select our date range. When we save, we'll now see only records for this month and also see that extra field included. And that takes us through how you'll create these usage records. Reach out to us if you have any questions or suggestions that we can help with. Thanks for watching.